Welcome to Turn Writing Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start writing again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your journey to courage. This is episode 30, From Setbacks to Stepping Stones. A few years ago, I saw a video of a horse at Disneyland in the parade. And there was a princess riding the horse, or a lady riding the horse. And they had two handlers walking the horse. And as they walked, a little kid let go of their balloon, and the balloon wrapped around the horse's hind leg. And as things progressed, it just got worse and worse. That horse was freaking out. The handlers were freaking out. The lady was finally able to get off the horse. But the more I watched that video, the more I realized that should never have happened. And so, continuing along the lines of the last podcast, where we're going to look back at what has been a challenge in our rides, we want to really look at setbacks, and we can learn from other people's setbacks. We can learn what happened. We can develop a solution preventing the issue. And most importantly, we can give ourselves permission to dismount. I give you permission to dismount. Always. If you're going to be safer on the ground, I always give you permission to dismount. I used to be known as the fastest dismount in the country because when something would happen, I'd be 2 feet on the ground in a split second. Didn't work real well with an air vest though, because I could never remember to undo the air vest before I jumped off. But let's look at setbacks. Even if you just observe other people, see if you can figure out what happened before the thing happened. Just like that Disney video, that was so powerful for me because I realized that I know a lot more than I thought I did. And it just gave me courage knowing that I can see things ahead of time when I'm paying attention. And just like when you see a horse bucking or you see a horse bolting, if you go back and look, you can almost always see what happened before that. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my accident. So when I got on my horse, it was actually my brother-in-law's horse, but when I got on, there were so many signs that I should have never gotten on, but I wasn't paying attention. And absolutely, that should never have happened. The horse got bit by a black widow on the trailer ride up to a camping trip. And he was tense. And when I put the saddle on, I should have realized he wasn't breathing deeply and calmly. He was tense. He was breathing very shallow. He was holding his air in his chest, so the saddle didn't go on real well. There were so many things that I could have done ahead of time. And so I've really focused on learning from that setback. And what happened right before the thing happened? So developing a solution to prevent the issue. We don't have to wait for us to have an issue. We can look at other people and what's happened to them, and we can develop what we would do in that situation before it happened. You know, Warwick Schiller talks about the 13 rabbits and making sure your horse gets rid of the rabbits at 1 or 2 if he's going to spook at 13. It's the same thing with setbacks. If we can learn what to look for ahead of time, it gives us so much more confidence. And then if something really does get out of whack, I give you permission to get off. Give yourself permission to get off. Even if you're in a crowd of people, even if people are going to say a bunch of junk about you, don't worry about anything except your safety. And if you feel you need to dismount before the thing happens if you can. So I'd love to have you come join me for courage coaching. If you think that I've helped you at all, I can help you a lot more with specific one-on-one courage coaching for your situation. And I'll put a link below to find out more about it. So you can just put something on my calendar and you can find out if it's really a good fit for you or not. See you guys later.